It's 2026 and every smartphone brand, every ad and every tech YouTuber is trying very hard to convince you that your current phone is outdated. But today, let me take you on a journey. This is Evangelos Marinakos, the owner of two football clubs, Nottingham Forest and Olympiacos FC. In 2025, a picture went viral of him holding an iPhone 8 Plus with the back visibly cracked in recent pictures. And that got me thinking, this is a billionaire that could probably afford shares in Apple, Samsung or any phone brand of his choice. Yet, he still chose to use an iPhone from almost a decade ago in a world where everyone is obsessed with newer model devices. Thinking of it further, I know there are still a lot of people out there holding on to the iPhone XRs with a cracked back, battery struggling for survival, and a whole lot of downside, but they are still clinging on to it. Why? Because the phone still works and there is no need for an upgrade. And that is the reality most of us are seeming to forget. Look, people don't buy new phones because they need to. Most people buy new devices because they may convince they are supposed to. But here is the harsh reality. If you compare your current smartphone to the newest iPhone 17 or Samsung Galaxy S26 series, here are some key things you will notice. The designs have barely changed. The chips have become faster, but you are not a NASA engineer to notice that. And the cameras have gotten better in low light situations, and the AI features are cool, but these are not actually life-changing. Your Instagram is not suddenly going to load faster, your messages are not going to send with more clarity, and your selfies are not magically going to become a Netflix scene. So most of us are upgrading for tiny differences that don't actually make a difference in our daily life. Meanwhile, these phone brands are hyping features such as 120Hz refresh rates, 200 megapixel cameras, 4 nanometer chips, 24 gig RAMs, and bro, most of you aren't even going to notice any of that. These aren't features for normal people. They are for marketing teams, and it's numbers designed to make you feel like your current device is an Asian stone slab. Here is the truth. Your current smartphone, be it a Samsung Galaxy S22, iPhone 14 Pro, Google Pixel 7 or whatever at all it is about 80 to 90% as good as the 2026 flagship phone. These companies are actually selling you a feeling nowadays instead of selling you improvement, and that is questionable. The thing is, mid-range phones in 2026 are going very well. Be it the Google Pixel 9a, Samsung Galaxy A56, iPhone 16 or 17e, Oppo Note 4 or the Nothing Phone 3a, just name it. These phones cost anywhere between $400 to $550, and they are capable of doing almost everything the $1,400 to $2,000 flagship phone is advertised to be capable of doing. Their cameras are good, performance is smooth, batteries are better than some flagship devices, and for updates, Google and Samsung give up to 7 years, and Apple also give 5 years of OS and security updates. So why pay triple for just 10% more performance? Sometimes when buying a new phone, timing also plays a critical role. Never buy a new phone right before a major launch. Take note that Apple drops new iPhones in September, Samsung drops S-series Galaxies in January and foldables in July. Then Google also drops their new Pixel series in October. Buying a new phone before this release date means you are probably overpaying for the phone because prices of phones drop immediately after a new model has been released into the market. These price drops affect all earlier models that have been in the market before that new one comes in, making them a little cheaper if you had waited just a little bit. So if you really need to upgrade your phone, it's better to do it 3 to 6 months after the new releases have been made, and this will get you the same phone at a better price and on a stable software as compared to if you had bought it immediately at launch or other models before the new one was released. So keep this in mind. Before you drop $1,000 plus on a phone that barely improves your life, ask yourself this question: do I really need this phone, or I'm buying it because everyone else is buying a new phone? If you are jumping from phone to phone every year just to feel up to date, it's probably because you don't even know what you actually need from a smartphone. If you like this video, then you might probably want to check out this one about the phones that really matter in 2026 and give you real value for your pocket. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.